Happy MLK Day, y'all. Happy MLK Day. I just finished Insanity Max. Insanity Max 30. Cardio challenge. Trying to get a good angle so you can see. Shanti. Wow guy. Back at it. It's like my second Insanity workout of the year. The first one I did was on January 1st. As a signal to myself that we are pushing, we're moving, we're not staying where we were. We're constantly progressing. And we're gonna meet that desired goal in my heart to be able to do it at least, get back to doing at least 2 times a week, 2-3 times a week. But that's far out goal. Starting out is at least 1 to 2 times a month. So I already beat that goal because this is the second time of the month and we're only midway through the month. That kicked my butt, y'all. I'm so proud of me. So many times I wanted to give up. So many times, not give up, but I'm like, oh, I could not. Some of the exercises I couldn't do to completion at the high intensity that I desired to do, that I used to be able to do, but I did my best in this current season where I am. And I kept going. I had to modify sometimes. I had to take breathers sometimes. I maxed out. That's the purpose of this one, is to max out, is to kick your butt until you max out. But the most important thing is that I didn't give up. I didn't give up. I didn't beat myself up because I am not able to do it at the level that I used to be able to do in my 20s, when that's all that I locked in on. That's all that I had going on, was pushing through these type of workouts. But as you go through life, you go through different seasons. Sometimes it is vital that you pivot and you shift, and that you don't beat yourself up that you can't do what you used to be able to do. You're doing what you can do right now in this season, and shifting and pivoting based on what you have going on in this season. Your responsibilities might have been different back in your 20s. Your focus, your drive, whatever it was that was driving you at that time might have been different. My drive now is different now than it was then. Then it was therapeutic, and it had to look right and tight to keep folks' attention, for the club to be desired. Now my focus and my desire and my why behind what I'm doing is about my brain health. It's about my brain health. Having OCD, PTSD, or recovering from PTSD, navigating the landscape of ADHD and perimenopause, my why is for brain health. My body gonna do what it's gonna do. Like I keep saying, I tell myself that, I share that out with y'all. It's gonna do what it's gonna do, but I do what I do now in this season for my brain. So the food that I choose to eat, and it's not always perfect, y'all. How much activity I do, prioritizing self-health and well-being, prioritizing sleep health, all of that is for me, for my sanity and sanity. That was spot on. I didn't even try to do that. It just comes out naturally. But for my sanity, for my health and well-being, for my brain health, I take care of myself for my brain health, my overall health and well-being, because I have a great, great desire to live well long. So I'm making incremental changes and having incremental wins, incremental successes, but it's all compounding. And my last message that I put on the YouTubes was about combating compounding stress with compounding rest. This is rest. Rest is not just laying in the bed or laying on the couch. Like rest that's going to rejuvenate you, that's going to release that things that no longer serve you, to rest in God's safety and God's protection, knowing that He got you. Rest looks like renewing your spirit, renewing your mind, renewing your energy. That's the rejuvenation piece. Rest. So this is rest. Okay? I went through that season of being on the couch in chronic depression, major chronic depression. This is a different form of rest. Rest is prioritizing self. You rest from taking care of everybody and everything else that's outside of you. That is rest. And you're giving all that energy, you're funneling it back into yourself. So you can take care of self-health and your own well-being, and you can pivot your direction. You can shift. You can shift. So take care of self. I got to go. Just wanted to get on here and share this message because, well, it's what I do. It's what I do. It's true to who I am. But also it's MLK Day. And so for those of us, I myself, I'm an advocate. I'm an activist. I'm going in, I'm fighting for folks in every space that I preoccupy. And now in my current role, full time, I get to do policy. I was doing it before part time as part of committees and boards, but now I get to really advocate and be an activist on behalf of great policy pieces of legislation that get enacted as policies that's going to improve the health and well-being of communities. And that's a big desire of mine. And I'm doing that, right? I'm moving in that direction. And so what that looks like, what rest look like for us, those of us who are advocates, activists, community leaders, those of us that care about the public's health and well-being, remember that it's vital that we take care of ourselves, because our role as public servants, as servant leaders, our heart's desire, what drives us is being able to care for others, being able to protect for others, being able to stand in the gap for others, okay? And oftentimes we overexert, we overdo, we get burnt out, and then we can't stay in that race. In your season of rest, know that other individuals will take that baton. I used to say this all the time when I was in healthcare to my former team and colleagues at the clinic. I used to tell them, you run your leg of the race. And when you've done all that you can do, you pass that baton to your the next person that's on your team so they can run their leg while you rest, recover, rejuvenate, and you can get back at it when your turn cycles back around to you. So take that great sports analogy. I love sports analogies because I was a former athlete. It's still in me, okay, still in me. But take that analogy and pour into yourself. Rest, tap out when you need to tap out, tap in when you need to tap in. So much is happening in the world. You will easily get burned out. And all the things that's happening in the world is intentional. It's intentional. And a lot of it is a distraction. So take care of yourself through the process. Know when you need to tap out, rejuvenate, get yourself together so you can tap back in when it's your time to run your leg of the race. And we go back at it together and we link arms. Nobody can do it by themselves. We do it as a collective, and that's how we make a collective impact and improve this world, the public's health, their well-being together, okay? We go much further, faster together than we can ever go alone. All right, that's my MLK Day message for y'all. Take care, much love, and live well long. Live well long. Bye, y'all.